This is SmitheeTVStudio.
What? Hey, I'm Kenny Robinson. You're checking out Breaking Down the News here on Smitee TV. If you were here with us earlier, you got to find out all about the crazy light-skinned girl and Jay Martin. And we've been having some interesting conversations now, but this morning I sleep with CNN on. Okay, that's what I do.
So does my mom, but
Really?
yeah.
Well, that's probably an age
It's so
thing.
depressing, I'm sure.
Well,
It
I'm always
ages
looking for
people.
comedy material. Yeah. So,
Well, that's true.
Different reasons.
Yeah.
So
wow,
it's
very
like
different.
two people, two deaf men shot because they were showing that somebody thought they were flashing gang signals, and I try to write a joke and the audience go, "That's not funny." So
I think that's hilarious.
I happen to try to find humor in tragedy. So, which is why I'm not a big star. So, can't you say something positive about life? No. So anyway, here's some things I found interesting. I read this article recently on the Weekend Toronto Star. As you know, in the United States, there's all this gun violence happening, and it doesn't matter if it's black on black, police on black, and now lately it's become black on police. So this woman, I don't have my glasses on, but I believe her name is Heather Malik. She wrote that look at who's responsible for this, and she's of the opinion it's the gun.
Huh?
And I hate to think that I'm almost getting a redneck attitude because you always say guns don't kill people, people kill people. But. I mean, I've had my younger brother. He survived, but he had been shot by somebody. And recently, you've had a kinfolk that.
Yeah, my nephew after the OVO party, he was one of those that were shot and had to flag down the ambulance.
And survived.
He survived, yes.
So in your short lifetime, have you known people who've been shot?
Yes, well, not personally, but in the community I used to live in, the ghetto or whatever you want to call it, someone was shot before my eyes, and I was like 2 or 4 or 3 or something like that.
Wow. Did you get counseling after that?
No, I don't recall.
You don't recall counseling, or you don't recall the shooting?
I don't really remember the shooting. But I don't even know if I don't even know.
Shooting at 4.
I think I was like 3. I was young, but I don't remember. I don't remember it. I don't remember hearing the gun sound. I remember I was on my tricycle. Someone came out of a car, but maybe I didn't even know what a shooting was, and I wasn't even that startled. I wasn't afraid, and it was the first time.
Jesus was on your shoulders.
That's exactly.
July 2nd.
That was the first time I'd even witnessed something like that.
Wow.
And you completely been able to black it out of your mind.
Yeah, is that healthy?
What color? Do you remember what color you're wearing that day? We're gonna try and reach inside now.
Oh my
pull
God.
out all these terrible
No,
feelings up.
I just remember my tricycle was red.
Do you have any colors that you hate?
No.
Red.
Is there perhaps a red bandana?
Yeah, you know what?
hanging
Maybe I'm
on
gonna
the back pocket of the shooter.
Right.
No, I don't want to.
We're starting. Okay, we'll stop now.
Red or blue? Red or blue?
See now, that's how I find tragedy and comedy and tragedy.
See?
And other people
was
saying
laughing.
you're trying to make her relive some harmful, painful experiences.
They're
happens.
over-counseled nowadays. Goodness, Kenny. We used to just solve our problems ourselves. Everything is sit on the couch and let's talk about it.
If you seen somebody shot, it was like, see that motherfucker get, and that was
straight
your
up,
counseling. You
straight
talk,
up.
and then when the police came, you weren't supposed to talk about it anymore.
That's right. Shut up. You
just
say no
moved.
more.
But
says no more.
But but this woman's saying it's it's the guns, and then they had the tragedy with the 2 people shot on the news during the newscast. So now their family's going gun control. We got to stop crazies from getting guns. But I don't think they're ever going to stop.
Ever.
I don't think they're ever going to stop that. I mean, never mind the amendment, the constitutional, right to bear arms and all that.
Right.
It's just America was built upon the gun.
It was built upon the gun.
They
It's
came
true.
here, shot the original owners of the property.
Yep.
That's exactly.
The natives got it, man, and they were like, "You want
and then
some
they
water?"
said, now we need some cheap labor.
Yeah.
And they shot the labor when they tried to run.
Listen,
And then
it's
when they tried to
coming
free
home.
the labor,
It's coming
they
home.
shot each other over the free labor.
Exactly. It's coming right back home. It's full circle. And when she says it's the guns, I don't believe that in the fact that once you get a gun, that's when the whole mental idea comes into you. So you could be not even, we keep going to crazy people with the guns. They become crazy when they get the guns. You shoot that off once, it ricochets. There's a feeling that hits you, either that positive, this could hurt someone, or this could hurt someone.
It's like
So,
you're driving a fast car.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
yeah, I could be on the highway with a Corvette and going fast, or I could be doing the whole Fast and Furious thing. There's extremes to everything, so you can't really blame so much the gun because we made them and they were here to kill. But I think it's the people behind the gun and what happens to them. I think when you get a gun license, there's got to be something you should try to read. I'm not going to say it's going to change something, but something that educates you on the gun. It's just like saw off this. All we know from the movies is you saw off this, you wipe this off, clack, 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 pass it to the next man, and that's it.
You know, but I think you hit a point, though. I think it's true. Your mentality changes the minute that gun gets in your hand.
Exactly.
Like, remember the movie Taxi Driver, where Robert De Niro, he's got his guns, he's looking in the mirror, talking to me, and already in his head, he said, "Who do you think you're?" You know, right away, he's bigger than before.
Exactly.
You know, and I mean, the man was insane, but the guns is like kerosene for an insane brain. You know.
True that.
You know,
so what are we talking about? Gun licensing or
just the concept? Because right now the gun lovers, the NRA, which basically that's basically financed by the gun industry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, they're saying, well, we already have gun laws. It's about we need now more mental health. And then you got the people saying, well, yeah, you need mental health, but if the crazy person didn't have a gun, then you got crazy people going, don't say all crazy people are potential shooters because I just cut myself, you know. So not every crazy person is going to go and do something. Not everybody with a gun is going to go do something crazy.
True.
You know, but I that's why I don't think there's ever going to be a solution to it, because now you've got people saying, you know, because it's always going to be the gun, or now it's insanity. It's like the man that shot my brother. That dirty bag shot my brother. That guy, he had shot an ex-wife of his.
Yes.
And he had shot somebody else, and he was 71 years old.
Damn.
So I felt bad when my brother got. I mean, I teased my brother. I said, "Shit, you couldn't even get shot by a gangster. You got shot by mud bones. You got shot by a little dude that hang out in front of the barbershop and talk about Joe Lewis. You know,
bang, he still got the aim.
He said, "Here you go, young boy. Give me another one." you know. So I'm thinking, well, here's a 3-time shooter. Why isn't this old motherfucker in jail before he even had a chance to shoot my brother?
Exactly.
You know, it's like we may find out the cat that was responsible for the bullet that hit your nephew.
Right.
He may have not been his first weapon charge.
It might not have
Would they ever find him?
If they do.
Right.
You know,
if they do.
So you can't say that's a mental illness. I mean, is crime and to be a criminal, is that also considered a mental illness? Because growing in that lifestyle and that ghetto has made you crazy. So you don't value it.
Right? What does it mean to be crazy?
A never-ending circle.
Well,
You have to redefine. Well,
That's your
well.
Yeah.
I did not think about that.
Yeah, before it got labeled over everything she owns.
Right. Oh, wait a minute.
See, that's why I asked how you get that name crazy.
Yeah, well, there was this one time. That's what it should start off with.
Or on Facebook, I saw this video of a woman whose husband was been cheating on her, and she put a gun to his head and said, "Tell them bitches," and he's like, "I love my wife. We've been together 14 years,
and we ain't never met.
And don't even email me no more." That's right, motherfucker. Tell them bitch, you know. And basically, and so I mean, totally emasculated the man.
Totally.
You know, and basically he was begging for his life.
Right.
And I'm looking at her and going, well, that bitch is crazy. Not like you are crazy,
No,
but
that's
we don't
not
know what
something
you're
I
like
would
with
do.
a gun, though.
And then how does she expect him to perform under giving him that kind of
Oh,
pressure?
he'll perform or die. You know,
Perform or die.
Get it up or stick up. Stick it up.
Get it up or go down. You
Either
know?
way, we gonna get this done today. I want to feel it as hard as this pistol. You feel me, Doctor?
You feel how hard that
His
is?
mouth and shit. Show him who a bitch is. Suck it like a bitch. You know what I mean? She could have took it worse.
We can take that joke so far. You better
I
not
think
shoot
he'd
her. I'll
prefer to
shoot
be
you.
killed at that
Nothing
point.
funny about having your crazy wife with a gun at your head.
Nah, man.
But we're laughing. But my thought was I'd wait for her to go to sleep, and then I'd pack everything I could quietly and be fucking gone.
He can't still be with
Gone
her,
like
right?
an NSYNC song. Gone.
Leave the leather
So-
couch. Leave everything.
Gone.
You know.
Gone.
But I'd take the gun.
You take the gun?
Yeah.
Take her gun.
She
Yeah.
probably sleeps with the gun.
You think so?
Come on, man.
Would you have shot her? Would you? And then you would have had that tape.
In the leg, you know.
Why?
Why? I mean, hey.
Shot him in the leg.
Well, that's
on
good.
the
We don't
down
be
stroke.
advocating.
I don't want to
Shot
kill
him in the
anybody,
leg
but
on the
I'm
We
trying
down
to.
stroke.
we don't want to say gun violence is bad and then advocate. What? You only wound her?
Yeah.
So,
In the leg, she said. That's awesome.
I mean, he'll survive.
See how crazy just talking about having a gun turned us
See,
all?
all of us. We ran
Yes,
into
I
jokes.
turned crazy. It did.
So
does.
maybe guns are the real problem.
They are. Maybe we full back circle.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, but as you said, I mean, the country was built upon the gun. It's
Right.
in the people.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
It's a
Canadians, we
part of
don't
us.
have the same thing
No,
because
we were not built
we
upon the
came
gun.
here, we shot with each other, we shot the original people that lived here,
Yes.
but we didn't fight like America had the whole Revolution War
Right.
with
Yeah,
Britain.
Right.
they're
Because they
bloodthirsty.
said we're done. We will
Vigilantes.
kill over this.
Yes.
Whereas Canada, we were given our independence by Britain because they couldn't afford us anymore. It's like your parents throwing you out of the house
Right.
when
Yeah.
you're 25.
Right.
You got to go now.
You guys ain't doing ish.
Whereas America's like 16. Fuck you, Dad. Boom.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So, I guess
It's
all
different.
lives matter, and
Yeah.
And I think a lot has to do with the fact that most of Canada right now, outside of course Nova Scotia and the other places in Canada, a lot of them, especially in the GTA, are immigrants. Do you understand what I mean? And immigrants are under the Trudeau system, and
Right.
he's the greatest man ever.
He
And the
is.
Trudeau system brought all of us all in here together from the islands, the Caribbeans, and Africa, and they just want to get along. Do you know what I mean? So we're the second generation of us is not following the militants of what
Right.
used to happen in the States, or of course Canada in the beginning.
but
You know
then
what I mean?
our younger generation right now, they are the ones that act like they don't give a shit about their parents'
That's
sacrifice
true.
to get them here, to bring them here to be here.
I guess it's gone third. Is it
is.
third generation? Second, third generation?
Yeah, no,
They're
second, third,
whatever.
second,
yeah,
third.
whatever with your parents. We try to instill it though, and I think
Yeah.
we're who are second generation have to do a better job. They do.
Well, obviously,
but
if your child is shooting somebody, you fucked up somewhere along
Yeah.
the lines.
Yeah.
You didn't take
So-
them to soccer. You messed up somewhere.
You let
You-
Fabio's dad bring him to soccer and drop him home. You didn't go there. You just let
Well,
Fabio's
you
dad
dropped the
bring him.
ball somewhere.
Yes, you did.
If you drop the ball, your child may pick up the gun. So,
There you go.
you know,
That's
so,
the excuse.
or they say kids in sports stay out of court. So,
Nice theory.
yeah.
Nice
you
theory.
know, so, before we wrap this up, I want to talk about the whole Black Lives Matter now.
Yes.
Lately, the first thing I want to say is there were two newscasters that were murdered on live on TV stateside last week. And right away on Facebook, I see all these things about, well, how come white people aren't burning and looting and throwing bricks when a black murders two white people? And I'm sitting here, I'm going, well, it's not the same as the police
It's not at
abuse.
all the
It's
same.
plus this brother's dead. You don't have the frustration of him not being arrested like they did with Zimmerman down in Florida.
Right.
You know,
Right.
there's all these other things, and plus, you know, he's charged. He would have been charged with a crime.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it isn't just like you feel like, you know, you don't count. And
Right.
then I look at another person's thing, and they said Martin Luther King changed the world, didn't start one fire, didn't throw one brick. And I'm sitting there going, yes, but if you go look up in history, either in a book or online, you will see King holding his head where someone threw a brick at him.
He did get a brick thrown
Yeah.
at him.
Well, he got more
And-
than a brick,
and-
he got a bullet.
Stood at a balcony and just got shot.
You know.
And I mean, if he's not throwing punches or all of those things and he dies and he gets hit, then what's the excuse behind it? You raised a very good point, Kenny, when you said there was closure with this guy that died.
Yeah.
I mean, Zimmerman goes to jail and does other things. Like, these guys all live on.
Yeah.
Zimmerman,
We don't-
Cold Stone gangster. He's been arrested how many
And
times since?
Twice since.
Right.
I mean, OJ got arrested one time, and they were like, "We ain't gonna make that mistake again." You killed the woman. You're gone. And I mean, we can put jokes aside from it. I mean, the closure part, and I don't mean from the philosophical way or psychological way of saying, "Hey, you know what? We need closure." But you're
Society
right.
or the system.
Society needs to know
Right.
that they got that guy.
Yeah.
And the uproar is when Zimmerman gets off. The police officer gets off.
And with pay and all
Right,
that
yeah,
stuff.
like that's where the anger
Uproar.
comes
So,
from.
Yeah.
And
now
that's
in-
why they say Black Lives
Now in
Matter.
Texas, just yesterday or on the weekend, there was a police officer that was filling up his car with gas, and a black dude walked up and, as they say, assassinated him or executed him.
Right.
So one of the sheriffs or chiefs of police down in where he's from, it's near Houston,
Right.
said, "Well, black lives count, but what about cops' lives?" And so I think they're getting away from the Black Lives Matter,
too.
but now they've said they've connected the Black Lives Matter movement
Right.
with cop killing.
See, that's where you're wrong, because I think the problem, not you're wrong, where the system is wrong. Because if I am a stone cold killer and I am the vigilante and I don't have the Black Panther movement, I don't have a politically correct movement, I'm joining the movement that's getting out there.
Right.
And I'm going to do something crazy in that movement, which
You can't
doesn't help
control
the
who
movement.
join these movements.
Yeah,
But they're trying to I think
They're
they're trying
trying
to
to link
dirty
them.
contaminate the name.
Yes.
But then they showed footage of, like, in Minneapolis, there was a Black Lives Matter rally, and you see people, and they weren't, and some of the people yelling at the loudest weren't from the black community, but we're supposed to embrace everybody.
Right.
They're yelling, wrap the pigs in blankets and fry them. And I'm going like, well, I mean, Martin Luther King's people would never allow that shit to happen in any of their marches.
In their camp. That's true.
And then Farrakhan just went and said, if they continue to hunt us down, then we should hunt down 10,000 of them. I'm going, oh shit.
Wow.
And people are freaking. I'm going, well, don't freak out because nobody listens to Farrakhan
Anymore.
And they go, well, the people in the church did.
Yeah, they did. They did.
And
They did.
I'm saying, well, Farrakhan had 1 million men show up to march.
Yes, he did.
And what did he do with them after that?
That's my question.
Nothing happened afterwards. He started giving some numerology nonsense.
And again, I'm not dissing the Nation of Islam.
Hell no,
anyway.
we don't do that.
But I'm just saying, when you had an ability to bring 1 million men together for a movement, like, what did happen after that? Like, there's got to be something that happens.
Something should have. I mean, I can't find 3 brothers help me move.
Hilarious.
So if you can get 1 million black men to
Hilarious.
show up, and they were sitting up in trees like pictures of Abe Lincoln
To
ready
walk
to speak.
far, man.
Wow.
I remember when it happened. Remember
I said
this?
we videotaped it.
Everybody was like, "Yo, you going? You going? It's your duty to
You
go."
have to go.
And I was
Really?
like, "Yeah, man, but I gotta renew my passport. It won't be ready in time to get over there."
People,
I was like,
if people ask Farrakhan, will Colin Powell be there?
Wow,
And of course Colin Powell ain't going to this.
No.
But Farrakhan was so smooth. He goes, I do not see why a general would not want to be among a march of 1 million black men. And then Colin's going, because I'm about to go lie about this war in a couple of years.
Right,
So I don't really have
right,
time to listen to your
right.
23 divided by 9, which is how many points are in the pyramid on the back of the American
I
dollar.
can't
Wow.
afford Kuwait. I can't afford. Kuwait.
So
I wish I was born at this time. Sounds really interesting.
you can Google this on the internet. It's
I'm
history.
gonna Google this because
It was when you were riding your tricycle, my dear.
yeah, I
Rebel.
believe
blocked
so.
You
We had
blocked out
drive-by
everything
shootings.
after that drive-by on your trike.
I blocked it all out.
That's
I'm gonna have to
incredible.
Google this.
That is, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's for real.
You're gonna just start
Those
hanging.
those times are so exciting back then. I felt,
You
during
weren't
all
born
that
yet.
movie. I know, but I watched this movie, right?
Yes.
It looked all really exciting.
What you need to do is start
love it.
your movement. You understand what I mean? They need to come up
Their
with a
movement's
movement.
already online.
Our
It
movement.
is. The
It's-
movement
Yeah.
is right there as it happens.
Well, you guys did a lot of the work for us.
Bring back our daughters. Where's that happening?
Oh,
Them daughters still gone. Them daughters
I
married.
know what happened
married
to that.
children.
I
some of
felt
them
so-
daughters are having
oh.
daughters.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. Bring back our
Yeah.
daughters, and they're impregnating these young girls, giving them daughters.
But all you gotta do is
Oh,
kill
yeah,
a lion,
yeah.
and everybody forgets about our daughters.
See what I'm saying?
And
You
I think.
killed a lion, you dentist.
And I read this interesting article in the newspaper where this dude from Africa said, in our village, first of all, nobody there in his country said ever heard of Cecil.
Right.
The rest of them, you killed Cecil. And the Africans that lived there said, we didn't know. I said, we see a lion, he's usually killing our livestock or eating our child.
Yeah.
So we see a lion, we try to kill him.
Straight.
So we ain't crying over this lion. And he says, and plus, lions in these safari parks are only gotten to see by the wealthy. So your
Right.
average African living
Would never
there
even come across.
well, if he's in a city, he'll never get a chance to see this lion.
Yeah.
If he's out in the country,
Country.
he don't want to see that lion.
that
So-
lion don't want to see him.
and the rest of the world is up there. You killed Cecil. So anyway, folks.
The fact that the lion had a name.
and I asked somebody, did he know his name was Cecil?
Thank you.
Did he know who
Did
he was killing?
Did he know he was Cecil? And then somebody else posted, all the zebras are going, I'm glad that motherfucker's dead.
Cecil to eat us
He
all.
ate my sister.
Anyway, folks, we're out of time. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have a great time with my guests. Once again, Jay, see the way I did that?
Yeah,
Jay
man.
Martin.
Happy to be here.
And
babe.
crazy light-skinned girl. Now we know that she has reasons to be crazy. We must treat you with compassion, kindness, and generosity of the soul.
We really need to figure that out.
So, anyway, thanks for checking us out on Break It Down on the news here on Smitty TV.
Peace.